13 years after the original release of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we're getting a brand new and modern version of the game in Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. And thanks to Ubisoft, I have been given access to the game early to help you break down what Resynced has in store for you. Huge thank you to Ubisoft and to Gamesight for this opportunity. Let's get into it. Resynced is a modern remake with new content, built on the latest Navel engine. This is the same engine that was used for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Resynced is led by Ubisoft Singapore, with core team members that have experience dating all the way back to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood in 2009. There are three big things you can look forward to in Resynced. First of all, the game has received a major visual overhaul. With the help of the latest version of the Navel engine, using micropoly and ray tracing technology, Edward Kenway, the Jackdaw, and the Caribbean have never looked better. The dev team have completely rebuilt every single asset from the ground up, and the game features dynamic and destructible objects, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in Kenway's world. Resynced is also an incredibly faithful remake, featuring both original and new content. The combat and naval battles have been overhauled, and the world is completely seamless now with no loading screens to transition in the cities. And if you're hoping for something new, Resynced has over 6 hours of brand new content for you to experience. This includes new main and side missions, which includes a whole new chapter to Black Flag's main story. The modern day narrative is now being retold in new rifts, as well as additional islands and secrets to find around the world. Let's take a closer look at some of the details of what Resynced can offer. Starting with one of my personal favorites, diving. You can now dive basically anywhere that you want, and there's brand new secrets to find underwater as well. And thanks to the Navel engine, the underwater dives look absolutely gorgeous. I have yet to unlock the diving bell at the time of making this video, but the free dive is already setting the stage really well for this feature. There is also new content available for your hideout in New Inagua. This means both new quests to do, as well as new secrets to find on the island itself. One of these things includes the event known as the Cat Distribution System. Seek it out, and you will find a lovely new companion to come with you on the Jackdaw. You will also get a special request from the mansion's butler, wanting you to fulfill the dreams of its former owner, to have the most complete collection of various art pieces. So you will have hours of content available to you if you are the completionist type. Resynced has also added 3 new naval officers available for you to recruit, and I have been able to locate 2 of them during the area of the game I was allowed to explore for this embargo. Let's start with Lucy Baldwin, the shipwright. Recruiting Lucy will give you access to her exclusive ability, which will let you perfectly brace for impact at the right time to almost fully negate any incoming damage to your ship. And then we have the Padre, the Master at Arms. Recruiting the Padre also comes with his own exclusive ability, which is a ram dash that lets you charge into any ship with more power than just your regular ram would offer. He will also board any ships or forts to fight alongside with you. Like a lot of other Assassin's Creed games from this era, Black Flag's combat also relies a lot on parries and takedowns. In Resynced, you can now perfect parry, which leads to iconic and fatal takedowns. You now also have access to Heavy Strikes, which is a wide hitbox combo ender for the rapier, cutlass, and pistol swords. It wouldn't be an Assassin's Creed, of course, without hidden takedowns, and in Resynced, there are even more fatal hidden blade stabs than before. And Edward can now equip himself with perks and trinkets. The perks are available with special swords like these ones exclusive to the Deluxe Edition. There are also trinkets that can be found in the world that offer buffs to your gameplay. For the stealth enjoyers, you can now crouch anywhere on command. Resynced offers a dedicated crouch button that you can use to fully customize your stealth approach. The visibility meter has also been improved, with influence by day, night, and weather. Approaching in the rain or a storm will provide more cover than approaching in broad daylight. The Jackdaw now has new secondary fire modes and modernized weapons, as well as the previously mentioned Naval Officer abilities. Starting with the broadside cannons, you can fire heated shots that do more damage, but offer a shorter range than your primary fire option. The front-facing cannons with your chain shots can now shoot double shots as well. The fire barrels at the back of the ship can be swapped out with shrapnel barrels. The swivel guns on the back of the ship have been updated with the manual aim in the style of Assassin's Creed Rogue. And the mortar can now use an ammo known as Deadman's Cohort, which is another officer ability tied to the third naval officer, the Weapon Master. And one of the more important things offered by a modern remake is an increase in ways the game can be made accessible to a wider audience. For Black Flag Resynced, the game offers a range of accessibility presets for gameplay, audio, visuals, controls, menus, navigation, and guidance, as well as individual options to allow you to alter your experience with the game to best fit your needs. For the gameplay, you have multiple difficulty settings available, adjustable separately for naval, ground, activity, and stealth gameplay, and QTEs can be skipped entirely. To help you navigate the world, you can enable a Pathfinder, which toggles a GPS for both land and sea navigation to your marked destination. There's also fast travel options added for the Jackdaw. For controls, you can remap all your controls or take advantage of the support for multiple input devices. With audio, you can enable subtitles with color or speaker names or speaker emotions. There's captions available for the gameplay as well as audio cues with the glossary. Visually, there are colorblind presets available, as well as customization of VFX. And if you're playing on PC, you can take advantage of a configurable FOV angle. Last but not least, you can access screen narration within both menus and the game itself, and you can turn all HUD elements on or off either individually or all at once. The HUD will periodically remind you of important control reminders for essential controls. You can check out Ubisoft's own spotlight on the game's accessibility via the link in the description. With all of that said, I have been able to put 15 hours into the game as of creating this video, and my initial impressions of the game are incredibly positive. I was already a big fan of the original game back in 2013, and I put in countless hours as I was working my way to 100% completion. And Resynced is making me feel as nostalgic about the game as I remember being back then, and I'm already sinking into my old habits from 13 years ago. If you were a fan of the original Black Flag, I am confident that you will be a big fan of Resynced as well, and if I were to give this game a rating out of 10, I would rate it at a solid 9. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is releasing worldwide for PC, PS5, PS5 Pro, and Xbox Series X and S on the 9th of July 2026. Huge thank you once again to Ubisoft for letting me check out the game early, and I hope I've now equipped you with the knowledge you need to step into Edward Kenway's new worlds. If you want to see more of Black Flag Resynced, I plan to stream the game and share my full thoughts and impressions in my streams. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more, or come join me over on Twitch.